being out there on the floor in an official setting. What's this feeling like for you getting to be alongside these guys?
Yeah, it's fun. Obviously, I've been here for a little bit playing, pickup throughout the weeks, getting ready for camp. But going through drills, having structure, being coached, that's what real basketball is. So it's nice to be out here. It's just good energy. All the guys are excited. I'm excited. So it was nice to finally just get day one underway.
In your experience, what's important for groups this week to try to be getting done, trying to accomplish in the build up to the first preseason game?
Yeah, just lay the foundation. We threw a lot at the guys today, myself included, and especially for me and Hartenstein and the young guys, just new stuff, new concepts, new ideas. So for us, it's just about laying the foundation and getting ready for the long haul.
As these reps get more serious, just what are your impressions of things that are implemented here as defense and kind of the way you're being used?
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be a little bit of everything. That's kind of the NBA nowadays. Like, you have to have multiple coverages. You have to have multiple schemes because, offenses are so good, players are so good. For me, it's nothing new. Like, I'm going to guard the ball, navigate screens. If I need to switch and stuff, I'm going to switch and stuff. And then, just bring, like, a level of toughness, I think, and stamina to the defense that, is needed to win at a high level.
Just what are your early impressions of guys like Chet and Isaiah and kind of defending they are Hartenstein?
Yeah, I mean, what Chet does. Y'all have watched him for a year now, but he's doing a good job. I was on his team today and just being vocal. That's something that I'm stressing, or at least with my team today, just being vocal and trying to play ahead of actions. And then Hartenstein, he's, people don't realize how big he is. Like, he hit me on a couple screens today, and I'm getting back into the swing of things. And a couple of them I just hit. And I was like, it was one of those things. But the things he does defensively, communication, strong rebounder, really physical, kind of controls the paint. It's really important for a high-level defense.
This team has talked about how everybody can be a leader. I know it's the first day, but specifically for yourself, are you more of a lead by example or talk on the first day, or are you more sit back and reserve and then try and lead that way?
A little bit of both. I think there's areas that I excel at, especially defensively, and just being a good team guy, picking other guys up after mistakes. So being vocal in that aspect's always been easy for me, and that's something that even before the season, I was doing when we were just playing pickup and stuff. That comes naturally for me. And then obviously, hopefully, my effort is shown. That's the thing that I hope that shows with actions, just how much I care and how much I'm going to try for the team.
Did anything really stand out on the first night?
I mean, great energy. We play fast. A lot of these guys have been in these concepts and stuff for a couple of days or a couple of years. Sorry, so they got a better idea of it than me. But I'm learning fast, and I'm excited to catch up to their level.
Obviously, it's a very close-knit group, a lot of energy, a lot of young guys. What's it been like, your process so far, just building chemistry with these guys so far?
Yeah, they make it easy. I mean, they're all so outgoing, and they each have their unique personalities. And I kind of have, bits and pieces of each of their personalities at certain times, depending on how my day's going. But they make it really simple. They're such good people. Obviously, great players. So y'all know how good of basketball players they are. But genuine, good people, care about each other, care about the team, makes it really easy to get to know them and build those relationships.
Do you know any differences with Mark, back being your head coach?
No, not really. If I would be lying if I told you I remembered a lot from when he coached me in the blue, other than, that same kind of little squinty-eyed look that he gives when he's thinking about stuff. But no, I mean, the coaches did a great job today. Very concise, very direct, good pace of practice. I enjoyed it.
Was this your first chance to see how much depth is on this team?
Yeah, altogether. Bits and pieces have been here over the weeks leading up to camp. But to see it all, we at the end of practice had 3 different groups of 5, and every team I think got their share of wins at one point.
It looks like Lonzo's going to be ready to start the season. What's it like kind of being able to see that, considering you guys were teammates the last couple of years?
Yeah, I mean, I'm so happy for him. I saw that, and it makes me smile. And I'm just happy that he gets back to doing what he loves. Because I know in the heart of hearts, he's just he's a hooper. He wants nothing more than just to play basketball. So really happy for him. Excited that he's going to be back playing. I saw some of the pictures, obviously, with him at media day. So super excited for him. Hopefully he just takes it easy when he plays the Thunder.
you mentioned some of the guys on your team earlier, just encouraging them to be more vocal. Are there guys specifically that you're maybe seeing that in and trying to encourage it, and who are the guys that maybe you don't need to encourage?
Yeah, I mean, everybody can be better, including myself. Part of that is just getting in shape to be able to talk. You know, you don't realize how hard it is to talk when you're trying to get air into your lungs. But Jalen Williams, J. Will, is a loud voice. You don't know how he's a loud personality, and I'm trying to encourage him because that creates a lot of value when the big can be vocal, and he kind of controls the flow of the game just from seeing screens, being low man a lot of times, being a ball mover, initiate offense. So he's somebody that I think has great potential with that could be really elite.
A small sample size, but it's outside of Isaiah, is there anything or anybody that's like surprised you day one?
Surprised me? No. I mean, I kind of know how good everybody is. I've been watching YouTube videos and highlights all summer. Like as soon as the trade happened, that's kind of when I got bored this summer. That's what I would pull up and watch, just to kind of get accustomed to everything. No, honestly, day one, I'm trying to just keep up. I'm trying to make sure that I'm in the right spots, doing the right thing. But talent, top to bottom, kind of speaks for itself.
How much easier does it make your job defensively that you can kind of just take turns with guys like Lou, Case, and even J-Dub and Shade taking up some of the more difficult matchups?
Yeah, we'll figure that out as we go. I'm looking forward to it. Today, me and Wiggs were the two main guys on our team guarding the ball. But I played with Case a handful of times in leading up to training camp and Lou a couple times. So I know what those guys bring. They know what I bring, and we kind of have to make sure we get stuff done in training camp, so we can't put everybody on the same team, or else that might be a difficult time for the offense to execute the new stuff. But looking forward to playing with them and getting that chemistry and seeing how good we can be defensively.
You mentioned picking up on some of the personalities. What do you make of Jalen Williams, the wing, as a
J-Dub.
personality? Yeah.
Jay's good. J-Dub's like real quirky. Like he will be quiet, and then all of a sudden he'll say something, and you just like shake your head and start laughing. He's a funny dude. He's one of the guys that he's like mysterious, right? Like he's like, you don't know what you're gonna get, and he's like quiet, and then all of a sudden he's just really funny. Everybody though on the team, is kind of like that. Like they each have their unique personalities. J-Dub, I don't know. He I think depending on what his hair's doing that day, that's kind of how he's like, maybe if he's making jokes or not. I gave you a shout out. Oh, you didn't hear me.
I think there's an understanding that, particularly with you and Hardenstein coming in, there's going to be a bit of an adjustment period to kind of build that continuity and togetherness. Sam had mentioned, it's not important to try to speed things up in that regard, but more important maybe to watch out for the things that could slow you down. What's your approach on that front to just make sure that, you're kind of not skipping steps?
Yeah, I mean, I think there's always a learning curve when you go into a new organization, a new team. I think the easiest thing for both of us is that we both play really hard, and when you have that as your base and your foundation, the rest of the stuff will fall into place. Like if you're worried about trying to figure stuff out and instead of giving 100% effort every time, now you're having to like juggle back and forth about figuring those out. But for me and him, I think we both are team first guys, play really hard. From there, we're basketball players. We've been in the league, he's on, second or third contract, whatever he's on. I'm on second. Like we know what to do. It's basketball. We'll figure it out. Just about putting the time in and getting the reps in.